I want to explain this figure, this show this thing. I want to explain this diagram for you. Let me explain. You see, I want all men to know that when you have sex with your wife, what you are ejaculating from your body to your wife's body is not from your testicle. It's from here. We call this area male accessory organs. Organs that are here is seminal vesicle, bothwell urethra, prostate. These are the organs. They produce fluid that we call seminal fluid. It is this fluid that sperm cells will move from this testicle and go and stay here till the time they will be ejaculated from your body. Majority of you believe that what you put out to your wife's body come directly from testicle. No, it comes from here. I want to explain to you the importance of sexual abstinence, days of abstinence before you do semen analysis. Because at times when patients sit in front of me and I will tell them how many days have you abstained, some of them will say, I have said yesterday. If I ask them to go and do semen analysis, they will say no. The one we have been doing, we used to wait for 4 days, 3 days, 5 days. The number of abstinence that you take before you do semen analysis is directly proportional or is directly have significant impact on the sperm count of that result. What I'm telling you now, you might have not read it in any book, but I'm telling you what I know in my ecosystem, in my line of practice for 29 years. If you wait for 5 days before you do semen analysis, it's a common sense thing. Majority of professionals know this, but they may not understand or know before now that statement that I said, the number of days of your abstinence is proportional to the sperm count. One, to the sperm count in relation to the ability of your testicle to produce sperm cells. Let me break it down. If you abstain for 2 days, it means if you ejaculate now and you wait for 2 days and you do semen analysis and somebody tell you your sperm count is 30 million, it means when you first ejaculate, what is here was empty out of your body. So the male accessory organ produce fluid. Then within that 2 days that you abstain, sperm cells start moving to this place for 48 hours. Then when you ejaculate, that is what your testicle push out in 48 hours. Which means if you do semen analysis and your sperm count is 30 million, it means we are seeing sperm cells that are just arrived in this place for 48 hours. And in 2 days means those sperm cells, they have not stayed long in this place. So even if you do maybe 1 day or 2 days abstinence and your sperm count is 30, it shows that your testicular capacity to put the sperm to this place quickly is very high. So if your sperm count is low, it means those sperm count that come here in 48 hours, they are not much. But what a seasoned professional would derive from few days sexual abstinence is the motility and morphology of those sperm cells will be very good. If you have 1 or 2 days of 24-hour sexual abstinence and you do semen analysis, if your sperm count is low, it is understandable that your testicle, the capacity to push sperm cells toward this area is low. But those few sperm cells that we are seeing in 1 day or in 24 hours, they're supposed to have a very high motility, very good morphology, because these are sperm cells that are not stay long in male accessory organ. So if you do semen analysis, you stay 5 days and your sperm count is 30 million, know fully well that your testicle produce sperm cells to the capacity of 30 million in 5 days. I've seen many men that they have sex with their wife previous night before they come to my office in the morning, that I told them go and do semen analysis. They now said that means they have zero abstinence. But when we do semen analysis for them, they still have 60 million, 80 million. What does that mean? The capacity of their testicle to push sperm cells to this place is very high. Do you know why it is necessary for you to check what is your zero abstinence sperm count? It's because if you do semen analysis, if your wife do scan now, and we are saying your wife should go and meet that her egg will drop today, meet your husband this night, meet your husband tomorrow, you know fully well the first sexual intercourse you'll be doing, that is number of abstinence, will determine the volume of semen you put. But when you are coming back the following day, that's zero. That means you have zero abstinence. If the egg do not drop that first day, those sperm cells you expect will do nothing. But the second day when the egg will drop, that zero abstinence will determine how many sperm cells you are going to put in. So I want to ask all men that their wives are waiting on God for fruit of the womb, do zero abstinence semen analysis. You will know fully well that, oh, so if I wait for 5 days, my sperm count is 40 million. If I now do zero abstinence, my sperm count is zero. That shows that the capacity of the ability of your testicle to push sperm to this side is zero. And this help in what we call time to pregnancy. Time to pregnancy means how long will it take for any man to give one fertile woman pregnant. So majority of men that are waiting on God for fruit of the womb, if majority of you have done zero abstinence or 24-hour abstinence semen analysis, you will have known that you are not putting sperm cells into your wife's body when you come around the second times when they ask you to sleep with your wife to get to make pregnancy. Go and check it, try it. I'm telling you what I know from my experience. My name is Mojo Adekende Samuel. I'm a practicing fertility scientist, a brand ambassador for Fertigate. Till I come your way next time. God is good. Bye.